Life-saving service. And this is a poem that was composed by a fellow named Joseph Lincoln that really celebrated the storm warrior. And in the old days, the life-saving service had a motto that went something like this. Regulation states if there's a wreck ashore, regulation states we have to go out. It doesn't say we have to come back. When the Lord breathes his wrath o'er the bosom of the waters, when the rollers are pounding up and down along the shore, when the mariner's thinking of his wife, sons and daughters, and the little home that he may never see anymore, when the bars are white and yeasty and the shoals are all a-frothing, and the wild nor'easter's cutting through the rigging like a knife, through the seething roar and screech, he's patrolling on the beach. He's the government's hired hand for the saving of a life. Now he's struggling against gusts that strike him like a hammer. He's fighting blowing sand that stings like swarming bees. And he's listening through the whirlwind and the thunder and the clamor. Oh, listening for that signal of distress from the seas. He's breaking ribs and muscles, launching lifeboats in the surges. He's dripping wet and aching and chilled in every bone. But he's bringing souls from death back to flesh and blood and breath. And he never stops to think about this life he calls his own. He says, we have to go out, we don't have to come back. We have to go out, we don't have to come back. Now he's pulling at an oar that is freezing to his fingers. He's a hand outstretched to those clinging to a wreck. And he knows destruction's nearer every minute that he lingers. But it doesn't seem to bother him as seas roll the deck. He's dragging draggled corpses from the clutches of the combers. It's the kind of a job most common men would shirk. But he takes them from a wave, and he fits them for the grave. And he doesn't think twice, it's all in his day's work. He says, we have to go out, we don't have to come back. We have to go out. He's a rigger and a rower, swimmer, sailor, undertaker, and he's good at every task, every one of them the same. He'll risk his life for others in the quicksand and the breakers, and 1,000 wives and mothers always think to bless his name. He's an angel dressed in oilskins, he's a saint in a sou'wester. He's as plucky as can be, was ever made, and even then, he's a hero born and bred, but it hasn't swelled his head. He's just one of many U.S. government hired men who say we have to go out, we don't have to come back. We have to go out, we don't have to come back. We don't have to come back. We don't have to come back. We don't have to come back.